Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Today I am doing a Christmas weekend video. Today is Friday, December 23rd, 2023, 2 days before Christmas Day. It'll be Christmas Eve tomorrow, and let's see what we have planned. I got a lot of stuff to do, but it's just whatever I happen to fit in. I got a couple more $20 Coleman stoves, the old pump kind, because the generator on the one I have is kind of clogged up. Some folks told me how to clean that. Cheesehead Chris, great advice. I'm just not very mechanical, so I just got a couple cheap $20 stoves, so I'll at least go through what the models are, and I'll try to get one of them started on Christmas Eve. I want to light up a kerosene lantern. It's just a replica of the old kind of Western style, like a red one. So it's my first kerosene lantern that I've personally bought myself. So I'll be firing that up, checking out the Colemans, and one thing I haven't made for a long time is smoked pulled pork, which I'll just do on a regular barbecue, just the smoking part, just for 2-3 hours. And I'll show you just kind of a shortcut method. It's basically just smoking it for a few hours on the barbecue, then finishing it off in the oven, because you can get more of an even temperature. Though I used to do some hobby smoking when I was down in the Southeast America, and had a little Brinkman smoker, and would spend 12, 16 hours, but not that patient anymore, so I'm just gonna smoke it for a few hours, finish in the oven. I've done this before, and for my tastes, it was magnificent. Even if you don't smoke it, man, pork shoulder is just awesome, man. If you cook that in the oven, oh, so good just by itself. But I am gonna add some smoke to it. And another thing I wanted to do, I don't know if I'll make it this weekend, and that was kind of an English full breakfast, but more of a Canadian American style. So I guess you would call that like Can-Am, and Canadian American. And so yeah, we'll see how that goes. And for the new year, I plan on I got a couple multi-fuel stoves coming, and I got kind of a cool stove stand. I hope that's going to fit for those two, so I can have a nice steady area for a griddle. And then another project I got for the new year is I'm going to take some of these bricks, which I've already painted a bunch of these, but what I'm going to do is I got some stencils. I'm going to make this like a Canadian flag, and then I got some American flag stencil designs coming, and so I'm going to try to paint these up and see if anybody's interested in buying them. So we'll see how that goes. So this is just the intro of the video. The next we'll be heading to the table, and that'll be sometime tomorrow, and we'll do some more filming and to see what we have time to do. So hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday time. Hope you guys are not stressing out from all the chaos on the roads, and most important is be near friends and family, and try to stay home if you can. Hey y'all, good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is here. I got some hardwood lump charcoal heating up. I'm gonna do a pork shoulder roast. And as far as the Coleman stoves, I'm going to wait till New Year's, because I got 2 new ones coming. And I got a setup where I'm going to make it like a double stove. So stay tuned for that. I just put together a cheap little barbecue. I actually already had one of these, but it's real cheap. Kind of started to fall apart, but I found another one on Facebook Marketplace. I think I got it for $5 or $10, real cheap. Cheap stove, but you know, does the job. I don't really like dealing with the large barbecues anymore. I have a couple in the barn. I got an offset smoker and I got a Brinkman smoker. But I'm just gonna smoke it on this little thing. Future wish list is the Ninja wood fire outdoor oven. It's all temperature controlled and has a little slot for smoking pellets. So maybe in the next couple years I can get something like that, but don't have a lot of meat eaters in this house, so don't need to make a whole bunch. I did want to do a whole pork butt, but they had them on sale for around was it $2.99 at Safeway, so that was the cheapest they had in town. But all they had was 4-pound roast, but that should do it. So I just rubbed my pork shoulder roast. I'm just letting this wood fire. I don't think I'm gonna make it go all the way because I want it to last a little bit longer, so that it can finish turning into coals inside the barbecue. But I'll be back when it's finished enough, and plus I got a couple chunks of hickory wood to throw in there. So only gonna smoke it for 2-3 hours, and that should be good. We'll finish it off in the oven, and then we'll come outside and chop it up. I went to a barbecue down in Alabama, and actually I saw them do this up in Kentucky too, where they take the pork butt when it's fall apart tender, and then they just use big old chef knives and chop it up. And it's I think I prefer that to pulling it. The chop method I think is pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Again, it's New Year's Eve. I hope you guys are having an awesome time. So I'll be back when I get that pork roast in the barbecue. All right, I got the hardwood charcoal, lump charcoal, and a piece of hickory wood. And there she is. So we will be back when this thing is done smoking and it's doing a light smoke. All right, it's been at least 3 hours that this has been smoking. There's still coals in there. I could actually continue to smoke it by adding a piece of hickory here and there, which I've been doing along the way. So, but this should be plenty. Once you chop it, mix it, it'll all taste like hickory smoked pulled pork. So I'm going to put this in the oven covered. I'm going to cover it with foil because it's got a nice sear on it already. And then we'll take it outside and chop it up. All right, we got the pork shoulder roast in the oven at 300 degrees. I'm gonna let that go for 2-3 hours, and I'll let you know how long the total cooking time was when I'm done. But got a kerosene lamp. Got 2 of them, but the other one I can't find the lid. But this is the bigger of the 2. So we are going to fill this up with some kerosene. They say, I was looking on a tutorial, when you fill these up, it takes about an hour for it to prime the cotton wick. But we will light this up when it gets dark tonight. When I come back, we'll be chopping some pork. All right. All right. Let's go and have a taste here. See if I can get some focus. Well, all right. You can definitely taste the hickory. It's nice and tender. Plenty of little burnt bits. All right, we got some water boiling. Thank you, Sean Shovelhead 8 for this coffee pot. Glad to be glad to be using it. This is a patch I just got. Thought it was kind of cool. It says Godspeed you, which is basically good luck. All right, I got my Kuksa cup, and we got Stash Oolong Chocolate Mint Tea. Oolong is a Chinese black or pekoe tea that's just been specially dried, and there's a whole process. It's a special tea. Oh yeah, I can smell that. All right, I'm gonna go let that tea do its thing, and I'm gonna go grab the lantern. Okay, we are in the dark. So I got these matches. They're kind of like plastic matches. They're really cool. They're reusable. You could even use it as a fire starter. Anyway, let's go down to where the lantern is. I already got it open on the bottom. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, I am going to bring that other part. There we go. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Okay, my first kerosene lantern. So here's to 2023. Might it be better in 24, and so let me go ahead and stir this tea. So this is chocolate mint oolong. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm really enjoying that. That's good. I like a flavored tea. So, all right. So my next project is going to be around New Year's Day, and we're going to have 2 Holman 533s coming around New Year's, so stay tuned for that. Then I got a pot stand to go with it. I'm not sure if it's the right height, but I'll make it work. So anyway, you guys have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. See ya next year.